come work this night shift with me. So here's my scrubs. At this hospital, RNs wear black, LPNs wear red, CNAs wear gray, and so on and so forth. So here's a glimpse of what I look like in my black scrubs, and it is given, girl, go buy some new scrubs, seriously. I clocked in around 6:50 that night. It's better to clock in at 6:45, but I knew I was going to be on a surgical unit. I'm usually on med surg, but that's fine. I got bedside report, and then I set up station at the front desk with all my stuff, and I went into the computer to look at my patient's profile. I had 3 patients this night, so I just go over their labs and look at doctor's notes just in case I missed anything in the report. And I also take down their vital signs, especially those who will be receiving blood pressure medication, so that I can have that on me. And then here's the crash cart. If you're a charge nurse, you need to make sure you go through the crash cart, make sure everything's there, and just know where it is, just in case of an emergency. Here's the storage room where we have all our supply, and I grabbed everything I needed. And I have my workstation on wheels or my computer on wheels, whatever way you want to say it. I did have 3 patients, and my med pass was not too heavy this night. Yeah, so these medications were for 1 patient, and the glucometer was for my next patient. This computer on wheels, I remember being a CNA, like, oh, I can't wait to push that around and have my meds in it and just, be a nurse. Quick disclaimer for this scene. I am not in a patient's room. I repeat, I am not in a patient's room during this recording. I am in an empty room preparing these medications, recording myself doing so. So there's no patient behind me or anything in that nature. I would never do such thing. So once I'm done prepping my meds, I usually gather my wrappers and throw it in the trash, as you can see that I'm doing right here, just to keep my workstation nice and clean. And when I'm done giving my patients their meds, that's when, if they have a blood sugar, I'll usually check their blood sugar. This patient only needed me to check their blood glucose levels. But once I am done there, I go back to my workstation that I set up earlier, and I document anything that I didn't document when I was in a patient's room. So during the time that I'm in the patient's room giving them their medications, I'll do their physical assessment all in one. And I like to usually document my assessment then, but sometimes, you get caught up and you're just like, okay, I'll write down notes and then I'll go and put them in the computer later. And I also have to chart like my rounding that I did go in there and round on my patients, any eyes and nose that, I may have emptied out the urine or something while I was in the room. So I just go back to the computer and do what I have to do. So it is around 9:30 and I took my break. So it took me about an hour and a half to get my meds and physical assessments done. And I went to the vending machine to see what they had. So I came back here to get some snacks. I'm not sure what I want. I don't know if I want to get... I'll probably get a couple things. Let's see. I'll take a $5 bill. Oops. Didn't took it at the first try. Took it on the first try. Wow. So this one. Yeah. Spit it back out at me. It's rude. Good. It took it. So what am I going to get? I will start off with... I don't even know. Let's get a honey bun. No change. Jeez. So my shift is going really good right now. I only have 3 patients because I'm on the surgical unit, and they're pretty easy. My med pass was done within like 2 hours, I would say. Well, hour and a half. I had to pass some pain medication and check some blood glucose levels, but it was a breathes for the first couple hours. It is 9:30 right now, so I got here around 7 o'clock. It is 9:30 now, so I wanted to come in here and take a little bathroom break. And I'm tired already. I didn't get much sleep. That's another thing. I was up with the baby all day today, and then I probably took like a 2-hour nap, if that, when my baby napped with me. And my oldest, you know, I homeschool him, so we did homeschool lessons this morning, late this morning, because I slept in, and we did some homeschool lessons. And then I had to cook and care for my little one. My oldest, he's independent. But yeah, so I am tired. I don't know how I am going to last for the rest of this shift. How many hours do I have? 10. Yeah, so I will catch up with you guys later. So after that 15-minute break, I did have to give some PRN medications in between that patients called to request. And then around 2 o'clock, I hung antibiotics and checked on my patients. We have to do round-in every hour. So I'll do 1 hour and the CNAs will do another hour. But yeah, it was a pretty mellow shift. Like I said, I was on surgical unit. So I'll see patients who had an appendectomy, which is the removal of the appendix, cholecystectomy, the removal of a gallbladder, total knee replacements, total knee revisions, colonectomies, all the ectomies, anything you can name, major surgeries. Major surgery cases that you'll see on this floor. I will not name in particular what cases I had, but that's just an overview of what I would see when I come down here. So here I am just pumping at this time. Taking a little break. It is so slow tonight, so I am lucky. This is my first time pumping tonight, so I went about 7 hours without pumping, and I feel a bit engorged. But yeah. The last break that I took after that, I just sat around, honestly, waiting for the morning to give report. I did work with 2 other nurses, and they helped time go by quick. But anyways, here I am leaving out to go clock out because my shift is over. Here I am in the elevator. I had a good night. Nothing crazy happened, and I'm thankful that I was able to work this shift right before Christmas. Here I am clocking out, and then I will catch you in the car. I hope you enjoyed this video. Ooh, my shift is over. I am so happy. It's so cold out here. I am just sitting in my car waiting for it to heat up. I had a good night, honestly. The shift went pretty smooth. I didn't have any crazy things happen. I'm so tired. I can't even explain. I'm cold too. My assignment was pretty mellow. I only had 3 patients actually. I was on a surgical unit. I don't know if I mentioned that. I usually work med-surg, but I had to float to surgical because, you know, PRN staff, we don't have a designated place that we work. We can go anywhere. But yeah, it was a good night. This is my favorite part of it all, driving back home to take a nice warm shower and see my children and husband. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll catch you next time.